After work, it's so important to unwind, reset, and relax so that we can enjoy times in our homes and with our families. This short workout will help you release any tension from the day and get ready to enjoy a lovely, productive evening. Let's go ahead and we'll start standing up on your mat. You're just going to reach one hand to the sky and stretch. Grab an imaginary apple with your hands and pull it down. This exercise actually is called picking apples. So that visual is really helpful. And as you do this, you'll just let your body sway side to side. Head can look up at the hand or relax down, whatever's feeling really good for you. Just taking nice deep breaths, stretching it out and reaching through the fingertips. Just one more on each side. And then you'll come to standing, arms up and around, just making some nice big circles now. Inhaling the arms up, exhale down, reaching and stretching. I like to imagine I'm trying to trace a giant circle around me with my fingertips. Reverse the direction. Last time. And then let your fingertips just dangle. Drop your head and start to roll down. So I'll turn sideways so you can see me a little bit better. You're just going to bring your chin to your chest and roll down, stomach still pulled in. So you're just letting the arms hang off the back. And they'll make little circles here so you can see they're quite small. I'm really just letting the arms hang and dangle like wind chimes. And then reverse. So everything is relaxed here. Head is hanging, arms are heavy, but you really want the stomach to be strongly pulled up and in. Just a few more small dangling circles. And then scoop the stomach in and slowly, keeping the abs engaged, roll up your spine. Go ahead and step the feet wide now. Arms come up and you're in a star shape. So feet are pressing out and away. Arms are reaching out and up. Head lifts super tall. You're going to stay nice and tall. Take a side bend over. Reaching your hands to the left. And then coming on up and going the other way. Reaching both hands to the right. You'll see I'm trying to keep my head pretty much right in the middle of my two arms. If you want more stretch here, you can go ahead now, grab your upper wrist, give it a nice pull, release the wrist, and come back up. Over to the other side, grabbing the wrist if you'd like. And we'll do this for one more set on each side. Another optional add-on here, once you've grabbed the wrist, you can drop your nose to the floor and stretch. This is so nice on the low back. Coming back to the side and releasing the wrist before coming up. We'll do that once more. Grab your wrist. Nose and shoulders face down. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Face sideways. Release and lift. Beautiful. Go ahead and just roll the shoulders out. Release any tension there. Just 3 times each direction. Then arms will come out to the side for the saw. And you'll just twist and reach opposite pinky finger to pinky toe. Other arm comes up behind you like someone's pulling your fingertips to the ceiling. 3 little pulses and come back up other side. So we're just going to alternate stretches on this side, really trying to get length in the spine, taking nice deep breaths. And we'll do this just a couple more times on each side. So really just thinking about keeping the hips square to the front. We're really just twisting in the waist here so the spine can stay extra long. And each time you twist and reach, you really want to drop the head. Make sure there's no tension in the neck. Last one. Twist, reach, and stretch. 2, 3, and come on up. Arms can come down by your side. Heel toe the feet together, heels together, toes apart. And reach the arms straight in front of you for chest expansion. So you'll inhale, press the arms behind you, hold the arms, hold the breath, and then exhale and release. Inhale, pull. exhale, release. Optional add-on here, you'll inhale, pull, and gently turn your neck to look over your right shoulder, left shoulder, center, and exhale. Inhale, hold the breath. This time look left shoulder, right shoulder, center, and exhale. One more each side. Big breath in. Look, look, center, exhale. Last one. Inhale, pull. Look, look, center, and exhale. Lovely. Let's come to sitting on our mats. This is where you'll want to grab a prop, maybe a block, cushion, pillow, or blanket. And the height you use will depend on how you're feeling. So if you know you're a little stiff in the upper back, you'll want a lower setting. Whereas if you know you're a little more flexible and like a bit of a stretch, you'll use a higher setting. Go ahead and just scooch down so it's right sort of at your lower ribs on the upper back and just fold backwards. So you may want to also put a cushion under your head here as well. You want to be really comfortable. Go ahead and pause the video if you need a second to get set up here. When you're ready, you'll just open the arms out and then give yourself a big hug. And then repeat, opening the arms out. This time, other elbow crosses over for the hug. Give yourself a nice squeeze. We'll just do that a couple more times. Should feel really good, comfortable, and relaxing on the upper back and neck. And just one more time. Big open. And exhale. Squeeze. Now your arms will just reach straight up to the ceiling. Make some little circles here. So nothing too big. You can experiment with how fast you want to go or how big feels good. Circle the other way. And then just reach your arms down by your hips. Now for most of us, this intensifies the upper back stretch, so you may not get all the way. And then bring the arms back up overhead. So you're just going to move between these two positions, lowering and lifting the arms. Maybe trying an inhale on the way down and an exhale as you come back up. Nice. To come out of this, take the hands behind the neck, assist the neck chin to chest, and then grab behind your thighs to pull yourself the rest of the way up and just fold over your legs. I like to keep my knees bent here. We're really just trying to get the spine a gentle rounding to counter the arch, the back bend that we were just in. You may even want to flip your palms face up to resist any temptation of reaching forward. You're just going to breathe here. Totally relaxed. Very nice. Palms press into the floor. You come back up to sitting. All right, let's go into our final series. You're going to take that same prop, whatever you used behind your back should be fine. And this time you're going to place it under your hips, so right underneath the pelvis, so that when you lift your legs up in the air, you feel really supported here. So again, pause if you need a moment. And when you're ready, heels together, toes apart, you're just going to press the legs out and bring them back in. Press out and in. So just some little frogs here, pushing and pulling with the legs. Higher up in the air for most of us will be a bit easier, less work for the stomach to hold the weight of the legs. And the lower you go, the more energy it will take. So choose what works well for you. At the end of the day, I usually like to aim for a bit of a higher level. And then just keep the legs straight and make some circles. So you're going to let the legs open, circle around, come together, and lift. You can choose how big of a circle feels good here for you. Just make sure you're taking nice deep breaths and reverse your circles, going the other direction. Pressing the palms into the mat for some support. Gentle pull in of the stomach, the powerhouse, to support your legs here. Bend the knees into the chest and just relax. You can go ahead now and bring the knees out a little bit wider, and you're just going to bounce the heels twice. Bounce, bounce. And then come up to straight legs, open out to a straddle, and bounce, bounce. So you're just going to alternate between those two positions. These are called bouncy frogs, one of my favorite names in Pilates. Just bouncing out to your straddle, heels together, and bouncing into the center. I'm getting a really nice stretch on the hips and inner thighs. Last 2. Last 1. Coming to center and relaxing. You're going to bring the legs now together at about 90 degrees, knees slightly bent, and roll the knees to one shoulder and then the other. And then roll the knees to your rib cage, one side, then the other. And now just the hips, so it's a small little half circle. Let's repeat that. So you're going to go shoulder and shoulder. And then you'll massage, go ribs and ribs. Then finally you'll go hips and hips. Then we'll make a big circle. So go all the way around one way and then all the way around the other. We'll just do that 2 more times, really massaging the low back, taking nice full deep breaths, moving at whatever pace works well for you. I'm going to do 1 more circle each side. Beautiful. Feet come now one at a time down to the mat. Lift your hips up, take your prop out from under your seat, and just super slow roll down your spine, little articulation massage. Hug the knees into the chest. Now, if you're near a couch or a chair, or you even have big cushions, you could go ahead and stack your feet up on that prop so that you could really relax with something under there, and you can stay here as long as you like, or you can rest with your knees into the chest. Beautiful job today. I hope that you feel a little bit more relaxed, ready to wind down from your day and enjoy your evening. If you like this video, please go ahead and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. It really does support us so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time on the mat.